Football League. Brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's our visitors and the New Orleans Saints. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Kendra Miller. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Moving left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Really smart play, especially considering how early it is in the game. If something's not there, don't force it. Just throw it away and play the next snap.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. It's completed to Douglas. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Miller. They converge on quickly. They'll only get a couple. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The RPO, quick throw to Olave. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He keeps it himself, and he'll get forward, give him about 4 yards before getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up third down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Third down, they go with Miller. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Now the former foul, Dylan Sampson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And the defense there to meet us. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Chicago.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
Get it. Moving like these. Go.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Mario Davis there on the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Willis now to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and they'll bring up third down.
To go.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. What will the second quarter have in store? More from New Orleans after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll give it to Sampson. And he's in! Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. A very good field position to start. As the return is past the 40.
Over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Here we go.
To start the drive with Miller. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Carson Schlesinger on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Here we go, sack. Hawk 70.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, take up.
We'll try and run here with Miller. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's first and 10.
Sack. 65.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Open man is Douglas. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, Miller. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
26. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
I don't mind the play call, but it's really just the execution, Mike. It's got to be cleaner than that. They've got to give him some more space, some more opportunity, especially for a guy who's not used to really carrying the ball very often. So he's not going to have the same vision and the same cuts as the back, and so it's got to be better blocked and better executed.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
19 tight. Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Take off.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they get a little bit back there, but still a long ways to go coming up with 3rd and goal. And this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Left side into the hands of Olave. And a big collision there, down near the goal line, keeps him out of the end zone. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's second down.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. Oh, you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
18 Redwood. 79 Broncos.
Now Willis. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. Looks like the Saints have come up with the football. They did.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
That is caught downfield by Douglas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Now give up the middle. Strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Let's go.
Second and a yard.
Here we go. Set.
To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. We'll classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Ready, ready.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
70 rings. Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Now McCarthy. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the visitors are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now, faking the give. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Chicago.
Man, how nice is it to have a guy like this? He's your backup running back, but he's kind of a change of pace. He's got that home run ability, and he showed it there. That was a heck of a run.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here is second and 9.
Here we go, set. Ready,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Fannin. Touchdown, Chicago. That his first touchdown this year.
Makes the score.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Headed left, find time. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up third down and 8.
Third, they need 8. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Brett Delta. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Hurt. Let's go now.
The slot man in motion right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Check the eagle. Check the eagle.
On the zone read, get to Sampson. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. tempo. And it leads to fourth down. That one is good. Now a timeout for injury.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Start on the ground. Loose past the 35. Big jump out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
That's good for a Saints.
A big play after being backed up.
First and 10
A pickup of 44 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
49-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, ready?
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down. On play action, here's McCarthy. Now he takes off. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Ready? Go!
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He looks middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
Bring it!
4th quarter begins on the ground. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 11-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. down 6. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Saints 7.
So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, parking down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Watch it on the RPO.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago.
It's a gain of 20.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
No, league, no.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He gets 3. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the visitors up their lead. It's now 24-7.
Saints 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He runs with it, and he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 6.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 6. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
Smash! Hey! Go!
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Second and 10.
They'll stick with him again. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's the run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
The play lost a yard.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this. You match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
On the ready.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger.
Now, this looks like a design run. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
60 Bison.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Toss to the left, and Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. This one all but over. Here's third down.
Hawk 70, 70 Rangers.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
At the 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Up the middle they go. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Come on. Set. Go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
70, ready?
Here we go. One final play. Moving to his left. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a 1st down. So, it's a win for our visitors. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.